So this is why we're actually approaching municipalities. Municipalities can use their licensing powers to require this of gasoline retailers. So you know how businesses need licenses to operate, right? And oftentimes there are a variety of conditions on that license that the license holder has to comply with. So this would just be a new condition on the maintenance of a license for a gasoline retailer. And we have created a database with every single municipal representative in all of contact, all of their email information. And we are enabling, through our website, citizens all across Canada to advocate for this in their own community. So it's just a simple matter of, you know, if you live in Ontario, you click down the drop-down box that says Ontario. If you're then in Guelph or Peterborough, you click that in the drop-down box. You type in your name and email, and then you fire this off to all of your councillors. So we're really empowering citizens across our country to advocate for this idea. It's sort of a grassroots, bottom-up approach to change. And there are some great examples in Canada's legislative history of this bottom-up approach working. So, for example, in 1991, in the town of Hudson, Quebec, a community of about 5,000 people, so a small community, right? And I think just in the end, it was 3 councillors that voted for this bylaw. It was a bylaw, the first of its kind in Canada, that regulated or banned the use of cosmetic pesticides on people's yards, right? And there was significant industry pressure, you know, to not do that. And there was, of course, the threat of litigation, right? But these 3 brave councillors passed a bylaw, and it was just a handful of citizens that were sort of pestering those councillors to pass that bylaw that then created a precedent. It actually went all the way up to the Supreme Court of Canada, and it was upheld. The amazing thing is, though, now something like 80% of Canadians live in a jurisdiction with either a provincial law or a municipal bylaw that can be traced back directly to the decision of those 3 councillors, and then behind them a handful of dedicated citizens that push them to pass it into law. So it's really amazing to see that kind of change. It's possible, and I do think that a municipality, and several of them in Canada, will pass this bylaw, and it's more than a national precedent. This will be a global precedent. And as you know, we do have plans to make this go global.